As some of you may know, I have lived the expat life here in Ecuador for over 2 years. The rich cultures, the diverse landscapes, and warm hearted people have made this experience unforgettable. And if you haven't been following my adventures up until now, you can catch them on my YouTube channel, which is this one right here, or on my blog at thejazzynation.com. Basically, everywhere there's content about the Jazzy Nation, and there will be more to come in 2024. So I'm really excited to share a lot of the new things, new travels, and experiences we are already planning to have coming soon. Now, as my time in Ecuador draws to a close, and don't worry, y'all, like we are still looking at moving later in the next year, so not anytime soon, but soon-ish. I am excited to share new adventures with all of you as all of that, progresses. But I do want to bring our community together, especially those of you that have been following me during my journey here in Ecuador. Uh, I want to bring the magic of travel to you. So, what we're going to talk about today is our group trip to Ecuador for 2024. So, whether you're an expat considering Ecuador as your next home, or simply someone who wants to engage their spirit of adventure, this is an opportunity for you to create lasting memories and connections. So, I'm planning a group trip, like I said, for 2024. And that's not just a journey to Ecuador, but also a shared exploration of diverse cultures and beautiful landscapes, which, again, I can't wait to talk more about our most recent adventure very, very soon. But let's get back to the topic at hand. So, to make this experience tailor made for you, all of those of you who are, kind of interested, just needing a little bit more information, I have prepared a quick survey to better understand your interests, preferences, and your aspirations for a trip like this. I want us to curate an adventure that speaks to the heart of our community. So, your task is to fill out the survey, okay? And I'm going to do something right now where I am just going to, let's see, do I have a link to our survey? I'm going to share the survey right now in our chat because I want you to have it. It's also in the description box down below as well. So if you're just so inclined and you want to fill out the survey right now, see what it's all about, just put in your input right now, go ahead. But we're also going to just talk about the survey. So in just a few minutes, we'll go through what I'm asking and what you can look forward to, giving your input on if you decide to fill out this survey. So like I said, click this link, click the link down below to fill out the survey and let me know your thoughts. Your input will guide me in creating an unforgettable experience for you. If it's you and your family members, you solo, whatever that looks like, I just want to create what works best for you, but also for the group as a whole. I'm really excited about this, you guys. And it's crazy because whether you're a seasoned traveler or just dreaming of exploring new horizons, I really just want to make this trip a celebration of our community. I've been on YouTube forever and I've lived, I feel like, everywhere. And I've never done something like this before. I wish I had in the past because Morocco was fantastic. India was fantastic. I lived in DC. That would have been a fantastic place to host a group trip or just get us together. And so I don't want to wait any longer. I'm going to try and do this for Ecuador. And I say try because I don't know if I've already mentioned this. I'm just like talking a mile a minute at this point. I've gotten quite a few inquiries already. And if you have given me your information, I'll be sending you an email just to say thank you, to let you know we're still going through the process and all that stuff. But a couple of people are, have different preferences, different group sizes and things like that. And so the more people that go on this trip, the more people that right now inquire about this trip, the more we're going to be able to do, the more I'm going to be able to plan, and the more, I guess, group structures we'll be able to create, if that makes sense. We don't want just a single person and a whole family and then, not meshing together. So we definitely want to curate this experience so that it makes sense. And I'll say this before I continue. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section and I will answer them. This is live, so I will be answering them as I go along. HND Abroad, hello. You all are so amazing in my comment section. I always look forward to speaking with you all. You said, hello, glad to catch you live. Glad that you all are here. I'm so happy. And I forgot to share the link and I'm going to share it right here. So there is a link to the survey form. Hello, Tracy, as well. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so happy to see your faces. I'll share the link here again. Hopefully it populates within the comment section so you can just copy and paste it as well. But here's a link if you just want to manually type it in. Again, it's down in the description box below. So let's get into what you will find on this form. So one of the questions I'm asking first and foremost is, what type of trip experience are you looking to have? Let me know. Okay, is it cultural, adventure, urban, exploration, relaxation? We all come with our different preferences. So it's important for you to let me know. And as I was alluding to before I got distracted, y'all are amazing, but I get distracted very easily. This trip obviously is still in the planning stage. Nothing is set in stone. It's something I would love to do, but I can only do this if you all are interested and inquiring and ready to go. So you have to be ready to go. So all the things that I'm saying in this video today are going to be dependent on you. So I'm here. I'm ready. I like to plan trips. I like to do all these things, and I want to hang out with you all. I want to travel with you all. So definitely let me know. Let me know your interest. So going back to the form, I'm asking also, what type of destinations would you like to experience? We've got Quito, which is the capital city, the coast, the Galapagos, the rainforest, jungle, a cloud forest, cultural experiences. I would say that H&D asked, is this tour focused or interested in moving / scouting trips? Right now, my focus is not moving or scouting trips, but I will say this, a lot of people that are inquiring are asking the same question. So if we get enough people, I can try to figure out how to work that in and make it more focused on what you want. But again, that's going to be based off of if that's the bulk of the people that want to come. And so I don't know if you, H&D, have already put your input in the form. You probably did because you seem like you're on top of your stuff. But if you did not already, definitely please share your interest in what you're actually looking for so that I can have a better idea of what the bulk of the group wants to do and then what that could look like in terms of me planning and moving forward with this. But right now within the form, we are very, I guess, vacation focused. And so I was going to talk about this at the end. I have a section at the bottom for general questions and comments. So if your general question or comment is more scouting trip moving focus, then definitely add that to the bottom section of the form as well. So, but if you are interested in, I guess maybe a combination of both or just more of the vacation aspect, then you can, kind of go through the list that I have here and, choose your preferences based off of what type of adventure you're looking to have. The next question I have is, if you're interested in the cultural experiences, please select your different cultural interests. So we have the different cultural interests that I have listed here are Afro, Black cultural experiences, Indigenous experiences, and then general cultural experiences. I love culture. I feel like that is would be my focus, but this is not a trip for me. So that is why it's important for you to let me know what you want to do. Yep, and then preferred travel months. So we are getting into the new year. It is almost January, which is crazy to think about. And that means we are running short on time. I'm running short on time because, like I mentioned, I will be leaving sooner than later, but later than sooner, if that makes sense. I'll be leaving maybe mid-year, closer to the end of the year. But I feel like for Ecuador, April, May, June are good times to travel here in Ecuador in general. But depending on the different regions that you're traveling to here in Ecuador, that could be untrue. So it just really depends on what that looks like for travel, if you're traveling with me or just traveling on your own, just so that you know, just for your own awareness. But yeah, so the travel months that I have listed are April, May, or June. I think we would be looking more at June. Honestly speaking, I think pushing it as far out as we can would be the best bet to give you all enough time for planning and getting things together, and for us to have I would say our planning meetings and things like that too. So that's just how I like to organize things. And then I have what would your ideal duration be for this trip? So I was like 7 days, 7 to 10 days, more than 10 days. So this is again going to depend on what you want to do. And let's see, we have a question here. Tracy says, I like the historical aspect. Me too. I really do. I think that is really fun. So yeah, so the ideal duration, family dynamics. So like I mentioned, it's important to have enough input for this trip because we want to make sure that all the bases are covered, if that makes sense. So we don't want, again, just somebody who's single and then a whole bunch of families. We kind of want to balance it out a little bit too, so that we can, I guess, segment into groups a little bit better. Or I don't know, we'll just figure out how to mesh. I would say that's what group trips are also all about. We just kind of figure that dynamic out as a group. But yeah, you can let me know what your family dynamic is. And again, like I mentioned, let me know your general questions and comments in the forum as well. This, again, is just the planning stage. I am just trying to put everything together, trying to figure out if this is going to work for our community of people and what that will look like. And so, yeah, definitely share what you want in the forum. And I think that for me, that is it. Does anybody have any questions before I hop off? This was a very short live. Last week we spent like 50 minutes, I think. But today we got straight to the point. It was all about this group trip and this planning stage and your input. So if you have nothing else for me today, I am going to get to editing the next video. I know I've been going live a lot lately and we have been missing our core content, but I am getting back into it. I've got some more time to edit. I edit all my own videos. So, you got to give your girl some time with that. But yep, that's what I'm going to do. Baby is still asleep. So I'm going to get to work and check out the forum as well. So I will look for your inquiries today and then throughout the week. And I'll check back in with you all sometime soon. All right. Bye. Take care.